Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius August 22, 2024. You tend to seek out extra time to sort yourself out emotionally today. Changing your methods and pulling yourself out of the usual patterns can be just what you need if you feel unfulfilled. You might discover something entirely new and valuable from a detour or schedule change. At the same time, today's moon highlights the Jupiter-Saturn square, making it difficult to make solid decisions. Your stronger desire to explore and enjoy more spontaneous and non-routine activities and experiences can clash with your need to fulfill your daily obligations and extra commitments to work or chores. Fortunately, you're positioned to find a balance between your attention to routine and responsibility with your desire for discovery and exploration as you advance. For now, it's a good idea to devise strategies for moderating or simplifying your life in empowering ways. A gorgeous period for your personal life has been upon you as a carryover from yesterday. As soft and sweet Venus pulls back her bow and launches an arrow across the sky, mighty Jupiter, our greater benefic, will reach his hand to catch it. This ensures that with these two celestial objects linked, you'll be eager to let loose, have fun, and shake it up. Some singles may notice that they're catching emotions for a friend or even end up in bed together. This could have been building for quite some time. If coupled up and you're sensing a mysterious attraction to a pal, don't rock the boat as you'll end up regretting it. What can you move around in your work schedule? Play around with your options because the moon in Pisces will conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces and square Jupiter in Gemini. There might be something else that you want to focus on in your professional journey. However, you will need to adjust your work and life balance to make room for something new. Consider what you can move around at your job. Maybe it is time to change your schedule or to take on less work. Adjust accordingly, and you will be able to try something else in your professional journey. You may find yourself involved in a deep conversation today. There is room for unusual expression, humorous, perhaps, or surprising in other ways. It's important to stay grounded and fly under the radar so that you don't get flooded. Stay in tune with your body, as you may experience unusual hunger, or crave some unusual taste or spice. Follow your instincts and gratify yourself, explore the new. Also, try to be in bed early tonight. Your body will appreciate the extra rest. You may be spoiled by today's vibrations as they're speaking only of you and in the best of terms. This is a time of renewal, discovery, and new centers of interest that will be as varied as they are pleasant. Professionally, things will be better. You just need to harvest the good news. Sentimentally, you will only have to breathe in the sweet smell of happiness. What more could you ask for? As the moon transitions, a full moon in a playful and creative area of your chart makes way for its return to your work sector, moving through during the heart of the workweek. This shift will not result in an expected change in focus from one aspect of life to another. Instead, while the moon provides a chance to check in on work-related matters for the last time during this relatively quiet period, it leaves behind planets that will continue fostering playfulness, creativity, and adventure initiated by the full moon. The moon's departure from your romantic sector today might bring a full moon to a close, but not the impact that this has had. With Pluto, the planet of change and transformation now in his final 2 weeks in your romantic sector, and Venus, the planet of love, returning to Libra next week, a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion, and adventure that this has helped to generate is in safe hands. Our eyes in the sky. If you're feeling a little unsure today, that's perfectly okay. We all have those moments when life throws us a curveball, and we're not quite sure how to handle it. This is actually a great opportunity to pause, take a breath, and assess the situation before jumping in. Ask yourself some simple but powerful questions, like, is this the right time and place to express what I'm feeling? Or, how will what I say impact the people around me? Taking a moment to be mindful of your environment and the people you're with can make all the difference in how things unfold. It's not about holding back or suppressing your emotions, but rather channeling them in a way that serves you and others in the best possible way. We've all been there, right? Those times when you just want to blurt something out but then catch yourself wondering if it's really the best idea. Maybe you've had an experience where you spoke up too soon and realized later that a little more patience or thought could have made things go smoother. Today is the perfect time to practice that balance between speaking your truth and being considerate of the timing and setting. Have you ever paused before speaking, only to realize that waiting was the better choice? Now, let's shift gears to the brighter side of today's energy. You're also getting a cosmic push to tackle more daring tasks, and that boost of confidence is magnetic. You're ready to step up to challenges with boldness, and when you approach life with that kind of fearless attitude, you'll notice that things just seem to flow more easily. Think about those times when you were feeling good about yourself and how that positivity had a ripple effect on your surroundings. When you're in a good headspace, your positive energy helps resolve conflicts, strengthens relationships, and makes everything feel a little lighter. It's like spreading good vibes wherever you go. But here's a gentle reminder: while you're feeling confident and ready to take on the world, try not to lose sight of the bigger picture. It's so easy to get caught up in the excitement of the moment and act impulsively. I know we've all been there, caught up in the heat of things, only to realize later that we might have acted a bit too quickly. You don't want to accidentally disrupt situations or damage your reputation by moving too fast without thinking things rough. If you're feeling that restless energy bubbling up, why not direct it into something productive? Consider diving into a recreational activity or a sport that helps you channel that enthusiasm in a positive way. Physical movement can be such a great outlet for that extra energy, and it helps you stay focused on what truly matters. It's easy to get stuck in the what-ifs and doubts when it comes to our dreams. We've all been there, wondering if now is the right time or if we're truly ready. But sometimes, the best way to find out is to simply start. Have you ever had a moment where you decided to just go for it, even when you weren't sure how things would turn out? How did it feel to take that first step, and what did you learn from the experience? I'd love to hear your stories, because sometimes, sharing those moments can inspire others who are standing on the edge of their own dreams, waiting to take the plunge. One of the magical things about today's energy is that when you believe in yourself and take action, you'll often find that the support you need naturally follows. Your self-assured approach can be magnetic, drawing people, opportunities, and resources to you in ways you might not have anticipated. It's like the universe responds to your confidence by opening doors and making things a little easier. Speaking of energy, today is an amazing day to get moving. Whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or even trying out that new fitness class you've been curious about, you'll find that physical activity gives you just the boost you need. Have you ever noticed how much clearer and more centered your mind feels after a good workout? That's because when we engage in exercise, we're not just improving our physical health, we're also balancing our emotional and mental well-being. So, if today's cosmic energy feels a bit overwhelming, grab those sneakers and head out for some movement. You'll thank yourself later.